From this to this. She may be just a senior in high school, but she's got some mad skills in the kitchen.
Some things I like cooking, some things aren't the best, but it's a stress reliever.
Meet Adira, a regular high school student who loves to cook. And even with coronavirus going around, it never stops her from learning how to cook.
Coronavirus has not affected cooking for me. All it has done is really made me cook more just because it's helping with my mom's work schedule. So I'm the one who's cooking more in the house. So it's just giving me more practice with cooking.
In today's segment, she gave us a mini lesson on how to make a common yet difficult dish to prepare salsa.
The ingredients for the salsa vary from person to person. It varies how you make it. My dad personally likes it when the tomatoes and all the ingredients are roasted because it gives it a different taste in the end. But I don't. I use Roma tomatoes, which are just a smaller version of a normal tomato. Um, Tomatillo tomatoes, which are very small, and then jalapeno, garlic, onion, and cilantro, and then salt to taste. I what I do is I wash all the tomatoes off, the jalapeno off, and I use about, it depends on how much I'm making. Normally I do about 4 or 5 Roma tomatoes, and then like 3 or 4 tomatillos. It just depends on the size of the Roma. So if they're bigger Roma tomatoes, I'll do like 5 tomatillos. It just really depends. And then after I wash all the tomatoes, I cut them all in half and I put them in a small saucepan and put like a quarter of the way full of water and boil it until the tomatoes are almost like soft and mushy. Then once it's done boiling, I take it off the heat, and in the blender I put all the boiled tomatoes, and I save the water that they were cooked in. Then I de-seed the jalapeno, cut that in half, put it in the blender. Take a couple slices of onion, 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. It just depends on how big the cloves are. And then like a bunch of cilantro, like a bunch, not a lot, but like a small bunch of cilantro. Cut off the stems and put that in the blender. Blend it all together. And then until it gets to almost like not liquidy, but to where all the big chunks are out. And then I just pour salt in until I feel it's good, and then taste it, and then you let it cool inside of a container.
This recipe is very quick and very tasty, and even though it is very simple, the flavors the dish serves are flavorsome.
To those who haven't had this salsa, it's a little bit more spicier than your normal salsa, and a little bit more herbal because of the jalapeno and the cilantro that I had used.
For more from KISD Student News, I'm Alayna.